This feels good to say. I've been record shopping. Ahoy everybody, and welcome to a haul video. Yes, for the first time since pre-lockdown, I've been record shopping. Slice of Vinyl, my favourite record shop in Gosport. He's working appointments only at the moment. He opened last Wednesday, which is the day before payday, so no good for me. He opened Saturday, I was working, so he kindly opened up just for me this morning. And I had a nice rummage for an hour and spent lots and lots of money, and it feels good. So let me show you what I got. First up, and most importantly, I've got some free stickers. So they will be appearing, or at least one of them will be appearing somewhere up there in future videos. Okay, huge mixture here. 3 new sealed, the rest pre-loved. First up we have I Just Can't Stop It by The Beat. Bit of ring wear, but nothing major. This has got Mirror in the Bathroom and Can't Get Used to Losing You, and The Cat Wants to Come In, bear with me. Okay, she's in, I'm sure she'll appear at some point. Yes, I Just Can't Stop It by The Beat. Here she is. This is Willow, everybody, our new kitten. She's a pain in the arse, but she's cute as a button as well. And I'm sure she will help. Yeah, sorry. I might have to chuck her out if she gets too annoying. Yes, I Just Can't Stop It. Mirror in the Bathroom and Can't Get Used to Losing You. Can't Get Used to Losing You, their cover of. I've got the single of. I bought it at the time. This is from 1980. On Go Discs, I think. No, yeah, Go Feet rather. Records. That looks immaculate to me. So yeah, I say I had that on single. That's sort of the only beat I own, apart from. So Cat just tried to drink some blackcurrant squash, and I don't think she's impressed. Willow, no. Off. Off. What was I saying? Yeah, so I've got that single. I think I've got a couple of tracks on compilations. But this is the first Beat album that I've owned. And where's me? You're really not making this easy, are you, madam? Okay, then next up, I have Cheap Thrills by Janis Joplin, or Big Brother and the Holding Company, Janis Joplin. I have this on CD, and I also have the special edition CD as well. But since I have got 3, I've got Pearl, I've got her greatest hits, and I've got the Record Store Day Live at Woodstock release all on vinyl. I figured I might as well get this on vinyl as well. Great album. Love Janis Joplin. It's on CBS, and again, looks in terrific condition. So it's got Summertime and Piece of My Heart. And Ball and Chain, sort of the bigger songs on this. Yeah, and a great cover, isn't it? And we have History of the Birds. So this is a 2 LP set. Basically greatest hits up to, when was this? 1973. It's got Mr. Tambourine Man, Turn Turn Turn, 8 Miles High, Going Back. It's about the only ones that I sort of know. But I thought it would be nice to have. Oh, looks like it's one of the rock family trees. Yes, it is. So it'll be interesting poring over that. Get off. But yeah, thought I'd pick that one up. I'm not, you know, apart from those tracks, I'm not familiar with the Birds, but I like all those. Another greatest hits. This is the best of the Dave Clark 5 from 68-ish, possibly. Can't find a date on it. But it's got You've Got What It Takes, Do You Love Me, Catch Us If You Can, Bits and Pieces, Glad All Over, a version of Blueberry Hill. Certainly ones that leap to mind. I might recognise some of the others. Playing in it's on Regal. Is there a date on this bit? No, I can't find a date on there. I'll look it up on Discogs and I shall stick a date on the screen. But yeah, you know, 60s British invasion, pop music, Tottenham supporter. What more can you ask for? Get Out of the Black Current. Elvis Costello's this year's model. To add to my growing Elvis Costello collection. Kieran posted a video about a week ago showing the pre-loved stuff that he'd amassed over the last couple of months. Thankfully all the ones I wanted were still there. This is one of them. Excuse me. So yeah, I've been really enjoying Elvis's albums. What's on here? Pump It Up. I Don't Want to Go to Chelsea. On here. Again, very good condition. Although the cat nearly scratched it then, which wouldn't have gone down well. I've literally only recently got home with these. They've not been cleaned or anything like that. This is the first time I'm looking at the vinyl. Okay, the next one I bought for my first listens to series. It hasn't actually been suggested, but I know it's an album that is widely loved and considered a classic, and it's a band that I'm not a fan of. So it's Rumours by Fleetwood Mac. I really like blues era Fleetwood Mac, 60s Fleetwood Mac, Peter Green era Fleetwood Mac. I think what they've done afterwards, personally, is just a travesty. But I'm going to give this a listen. Oh, cat wants to go out now. I'm willing to give this a listen, see if it changes my mind. If it's odd bit, you know, this has got the chain on it, which is an amazing track. I will give them that. Dreams, Don't Stop, Go Your Own Way, Songbird, all songs I am aware of. I just, you know, it's just a bit too AOR for me, I found. But as I say, I'll give this a listen and we shall see. I might be converted. I think I was largely put off by Tango in the Night era. the songs from that did nothing for me whatsoever. Yeah, looks in very good condition. And I've lost my end. There it is. And this has got, is it the original in now? Is it booklets? So it'll fold out the lyrics. Which... this one. Oh. Yes, this was another one that I saw that he hadn't really hoped. This is another one from my Genesis collection. This is The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. I know this is a lot of Genesis fans' favourite album. Oh, blimey. So that's sort of presumably the story of the album on there. And what have we got? Oh, it's double. I forgot about that. So I'm aware of the title track. Carpet Crawlers. It's on Charisma. Again, looks really good. One. Of all the Genesis albums I've picked up, I've enjoyed them all, so I'm sure this will be no different. Cat scratching at the door again. Yeah, none of the other titles are familiar. Okay, next up we have Dare by the Human League. This will be in my classic, first listens series. I can't remember if this has actually been recommended or not, but it was one that I'd already decided I would get and include when I could find it at a decent price. Obviously this has got Don't You Want Me on here, which I can't believe there's a person in the world doesn't know. It was only not in the UK. Doesn't know that song. Love Action, I'm aware of. Open Your Heart, I think. Sound of the Crowd as well. So I know quite a bit of this, but I know this is widely regarded as an amazing pop album, new wavy synthy pop. And again, there's a couple of bits, but they should clean off, I would hope. Little bit of water spotting on the sleeve, but that doesn't bother me in the least. So yeah, that's Human League's Dare. Next up is an album I have on cassette up in the loft somewhere, and that's Jimi Hendrix's Smash Hits, or Jimi Hendrix Experience Smash Hits. I'm guessing his proper albums anyway, but this has got some B-sides on here that otherwise aren't available, so things like Stars That Play With Laughing Sam's Dice, possibly 51st anniversary, I can't remember. So I thought I would pick this up as well for completeness sake, and I've always enjoyed it as a compilation on Polydor. Yeah, again, can't fault it. This is obviously a later, yeah, this is the Polydor mid-price reissue. But yeah, I mean, hits-wise, or popular songs-wise, Purple Haze Fire, Wind Cries Mary, Hey Joe, Stone Free, Manic Depression, Highway Child, Burning a Midnight Lamp, Foxy Lady. Okay, so I picked up, a while back I picked up Joe Jackson's Greatest Hits CD thing, whatever that was called, Different for Girls, or one of the titles of one of his hits. Enjoyed that. Then at Oxfam, start of the year, I picked up I'm Your Man, is it called? Whatever it's called anyway, the album. Put it on the screen if it's not I'm Your Man. Enjoyed that as well, so I thought I will pick up the rest of his stuff. He's famously a local hero. This is Body and Soul, with its facsimile of the... Oh, you see, you start talking. Is it Sonny Rollins LP cover? I'll put it on the screen anyway, whichever cover it's imitating. I'm pretty certain some of these, at least one, but possibly more of these tracks are on the greatest hits. But I don't recognise the titles. It's in a Reader's Digest Music polyline sleeve, which obviously wasn't original. Yeah, very good. Again, another one of those little marks that should clean off. But otherwise, fine. An A&M. Has got a little bit of writing on the sleeve, but to John, All My Love, Penny. 4 Kisses, 10th of May 1984. And then another. This is Night and Day. It's got Stepping Out on it. That might be what the best of was called, actually. Gatefold, yeah. Nice gatefold. Oops, you know. PVC sleeve. Yeah, excellent. And next we have another greatest hits. Again, another band. I don't know much of their stuff, but what I do know I like. This is Golden Hour of the Loving Spoonful's greatest hits. 60 minutes playing time. It's got 24 tracks on it. So I don't know what the sound quality will be like. Golden Hour, presumably as part of Pie, 1974. They did a series of these albums by the looks of it. And we're back. But yeah, Do You Believe in Magic, Daydream, Summer in the City, which I love. They're the only ones that leap out that I know. Well, I'm sure that I will recognise others. But did have a couple of... Oh, it's an embossed sleeve, and it's got the Golden Hour logo embossed. Yeah, you can just about make it out there and there. Yeah, I did have a couple of their normal albums as well, so if I enjoy this enough, I might pick those up. Oh, those are tightly packed. I mean, to be fair, most of the tracks are only between 2 and 3 minutes long. Yeah, the longest is 3 minutes. So, it's still going to be a bit tight, but it's half an hour on each side, roughly. But maybe won't be too bad, but it's in excellent condition again. The next couple are by an artist I only really know one song of, and that's their biggest hit, which is Brand New Key, which will tell some of you who it is. But I've only ever heard good things about her, and they're a £5 each, so I thought I'll give them a go, and that's Melanie. So this is Born to Be on Buddha Records. Very 60s sleeve. Fold out. So it's got a cover of Mr. Tambourine Man on here. And Merry Christmas. And Christopher Robin is saying his prayer. I know the poem. Yeah. That's the inside. Very thick stock. It felt like there was something else tucked inside, but there's not. In a PVC lined sleeve. Let's say on Buddha Records. Again, excellent condition. Yeah, so be interested to hear that. And also Gather Me. This has got Brand New Key on it, so I will know at least one track. Again, Gatefold. There's a more traditional one, opens at the end. And again on Buddha Records, again in a PVC lined sleeve. And again in excellent condition. And what's more, the labels line up on either side. It's just wonderful. Really annoys me when the labels don't line up. Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Okay, next up we have another Joni for my collection. I was convinced I had this on CD when I saw this in the video that I previously mentioned, but when I looked I didn't. So I'm extra glad to have picked it up. This is Hejira from '76. Title track I know. A couple of the other titles are familiar from the box set that I've got. Don't know if this is normal because most of our albums I've got have been Gatefold, so whether this is a budget reissue, which might explain the Prime Cuts sticker. It comes with a lyric sheet. Yeah, see, it's even got, so it is a budget reissue. So I might pick up, if it was originally Gatefold, I might pick that up if I see it at some point, just for completeness, because I like those Gatefolds. On Asylum, As a Whistle. Yes, there's not many of our albums I don't have on one format or the other now. I think I said that last time. I bought some. There's the new vinyl version of Shine, was it called? That I need to pick up. Okay, then Sunshine on Leaf by the Proclaimers. I have Proclaimers' Greatest Hits. I also have one of their albums which I really enjoyed. It's a recent album that I primarily got because they were selling signed copies, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. This is sort of their big classic album. This has got I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles, Sunshine on Leaf. It's Saturday Night might have been a single as well. But obviously everybody knows 500 Miles. But yeah, I really like the Proclaimers. Yeah, hugely underrated singer-songwriters. Like great catchy tunes, funny lyrics. So on Chrysalis, and again, can't see any faults with that. Thought it might be, it's a long video, sorry. Another greatest hits. This is Little Richard's greatest hits. I would have picked this up even if he hadn't recently died. You know, I've always liked his stuff enough to want a greatest hits. Not a greatest cover. On Joy Records. Nice to have the original Benwig distribution for $1.29 originally. But it's got Good Golly Miss Molly, Tutti Frutti, Girl Can't Help It, Lucille, Rip It Up, She's Got It, Long Tall Sally. I think that's all I need. I don't know if it is mono. No, it's stereo. This isn't the original sleeve because it's a stereo recording. Really heavy vinyl. Yeah, again, really good. You wouldn't think it was however old it is. 1964. 56 years old. Next is another greatest hits. This is a band I sort of know bits of and like what I know, and probably will get their albums, but I thought I'd grab this whilst it was there. Small Faces Big Hits. So Shalalala Lee, All or Nothing, Ichiku Park, Tin Soldier, Lazy Sunday. All tracks I definitely know, and a couple more have familiar titles, but whether that's I've just read about them or whether I have heard them. Sleeves coming apart, so what? This is on Immediate, through Virgin, so this is 1980 this came out. See, that's why it annoys me, because you have to do things like that. Yeah, very, very good. Next we have another one for my Slade collection. This is Old New Borrowed and Blue. And this has got My Friend Stan on it, and Every Day, which I love that song. When was this from? 1973. Something stuck to the cover there, but it is just, yeah, it picks off whatever it is. On Polydor, in a polyline sleeve, a bit of hair, a few fingerprints, but otherwise fine, no scratches by the looks of it. And next is an album I can't decide whether to put it in my classic album series, only because it's a live album. But it is what's often hailed up. It's up there with the Who's Live at Leeds, which I bought, but I didn't put in that series, so I probably won't in this. But it's Thin Lizzy's Live and Dangerous. It's like widely considered as one of the greatest live albums ever. I have Thin Lizzy's Greatest Hits on CD, but that's all I own. But it's a double disc. Loads of her hits performed live, funnily enough. It's from 3 different tours it's compiled from, by the looks of it. But I'm sure most of you know all this. On Vertigo. I'm a nice War of the Worlds-y type label. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that disc. Get in. Yeah, again, really good condition. So yeah, happy to add that to the collection. Next is album. Picked up a couple of our albums. So happy to pick up Break Every Wall by Tina Turner. Typical Male. I think the title track might have been a single as well. Not sure what else, if anything. A couple of tracks produced by Mark Knopfler. It's very much a big popular solo era. Happy to pick it up. I do like Tina. It's on Capitol. Is it a Rainbow label they call that? Yeah. Again, really good condition. And the next album I picked up, for the time being, because I'm collecting all the CDs as they come out of all the legacy issues and what have you, which you'll have seen if you've been watching those videos. I'm not really getting Paul McCartney on vinyl. However, I've always said I want a copy of Band on the Run, because it's just one of my favourite albums. This feels like it might be a later reissue, just by the quality of it. Doesn't feel like it's been around as long as I have. Although it's got just spotted a name tag stuck on it, so maybe it is. Maybe it's just been kept in good condition. I mean, it's 2 years older than me, but you get the point. It's just some very light surface marking from where it's been played, but nothing that should affect play. Yeah, it's just a great album. I'm sure lots of you are familiar with it. But yeah, the title track, Jets, Bluebird, Mrs. Vanderbilt, Let Me Roll It, 1985. What's that? 6 of the 9 tracks are amongst my favourite Paul McCartney songs. And the other 3 aren't too shabby either. That's Band on the Run. XTC, and whatever album this is, because it's not written on the cover. Black Sea. I don't own any XTC. I like Making Plans for Nigel. I like whatever it's called. Cowboys and that song. The few bits of XTC I've heard I like. Obviously they're a band that I talked about a lot on the VC. and I've been curious, so I had already decided if ever I saw any of their stuff I would pick it up. So here we have a lyric sheet. It's on Virgin. Yeah, again, looks fine. Sergeant Rock's going to help me. I know and like that. Generals and Majors, that's what I was trying to think of. And again, I like that. Yeah, looking forward to giving that a listen. And then three new and sealed. First up, we have Are You Experienced by the Jimi Hendrix Experience. This is Legacy Vinyl, 180 grams, superior audio quality. So this is double album. I think they've added on the singles by the looks of it. Memory serves from, because I have this on cassette. Sides 1 and 2 are the original album, and side 3 has got Hey Joe, Stone Free and Purple Haze. Side 4 is 51st anniversary of The Wind Cries Mary and Highway Child. So I think we have the singles and the B-sides. Let's get it open anyway and we shall see. So yeah, I've now got this, Axis, Smash Hits, Band of Gypsies. So just the Electric Ladyland of the proper Hendrix albums. And then we shall see about all the later albums released to cash in on him by his estate. Oh, yeah, really good issue this actually. This booklet. Lined. Custom labels. I mean, it's new, so I should hope it's perfect. Yeah, apart from a bit of fluff. That'll sort when I clean it anyway. So that's the album. And then he says, yeah, this is the additional stuff. In the booklet, but I'm pretty certain that's what they've done. And this is definitely going in the classic albums. This is A Love Supreme by John Coltrane, an album I've heard so much about but never actually owned. Not a lot I can say about it really. You know, it's widely regarded as one of the greatest jazz albums ever. This is on Audio Clarity, and polylined. But it looks really good. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to hear that. I think the cat wants to come in again. Those are coming. And then finally, you'll all be relieved to hear a Prince album. This is Around the World in a Day, so this was the follow-up to Purple Rain, for those of you who aren't familiar. Raspberry Berets on this. Pop Life, Paisley Park, other singles. I have two, I think, 80s pressings of this. I think they're originals, at least one of them is, I'm pretty certain. This is a new and sealed reissue from, I think, 2016-ish. These came out. Yeah, I'll open it, sod it. So the title is a sticker on the shrink. It's a funny sleeve on this, so let's see what we can do. Don't eat the sleeves. It's my BBC sleeve she's doing that, not the actual record. Right. So he's had this in stock for ages, and I've been umming and ahhing about getting it, and I figured nobody else is buying it, so I might as well. Let's carefully try and get this out of the shrink. Okay, yeah, so the sleeve, it's not actually sealed. On the original it was sealed down with this flap and you had to tear it off to open it. Thankfully they've not done that. So all the lyrics, there's the sleeve in all its glory. Polyline sleeve, custom labels on Paisley Park through Warner Brothers. So yeah, that was the haul. As you can probably tell, that came to a lot of money. He's got this loyalty card scheme where every £10 you spend, you get a stamp on the card, fill it up, you get £10 off. Rather than bother with sorting that, he just gave me a 10% discount on everything. But yes, you know, it was worth him opening for me, let's put it that way. And I'm really happy that I've been, and I feel a bit more normal again now. So yes, that is my haul from A Slice of Vinyl. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. That's goodbye from me. And Willow's going to attack my hand. There she is. Say goodbye, Willow. Bye bye. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.